What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris, and I'm going to be bringing you more games from the Starseries Season 3. This is going to be between Evil Geniuses on the Radiant, Mouse Sports on the Dire, and I have class soon, so I'm going to try to double time this pick phase. Evil Geniuses and Mouse, both very, very strong, I'd say, foreign teams, but that doesn't really make much sense because there's no foreign or Korean scene in this Dota thing, but that's just me talking from my StarCraft experience. Mouse Sport's gonna go heavy with the damage, Templar Assassin, as well as Anti-Mage for the first two picks. Evil Geniuses already picked up Rubik for the first one, as you could see from the timer. This is at 2x speed. Hopefully this will make me in time for class. It's gonna be a little bit close though. But if I'm a little late, that's okay. People are just gonna have to deal with it. But Mouse Sport's already getting a huge amount of right-click damage and a late-game security. And Mouse Sports is one of the teams that have had a lot of shuffling around. I don't believe Black is associated with Mouz anymore. Kuroki, no, Bambo and Sing Sing are the only ones who are actually in Mouz, I believe. The other three are just stand-ins at the moment. Evil Geniuses going to go for the giant AoE as well as the support-oriented lineup with the Rubik Tidehunter and Venomancer for the first pick, so their support lineup is good to go. Right now they only need to solidify their lanes, get a little bit more damage on the board, whether by spell damage or right-click damage. Either way, should be pretty good. Mouse Sports, they need to pick up a support hero, or at least maybe a jungler. Jungler wouldn't be that bad. They're going to go for a Bounty Hunter, so yeah, going for the 3 agility build. It's really typical that you see 3 agility heroes being picked up for the 1, 2, and 3 pick spot. But now the Evil Geniuses, they know what to ban. They got to ban out the support heroes, because Mouse Sports, Bounty Hunter in the long lane, Templar Assassin on the mid lane, Anti-Mage on the top lane. I mean, well, there you go. Bang, bang, bang. Your lanes are set. Now you just need to support them. The Mouse Sports pick up like an Enigma and a really hard support hero. I don't know. Doesn't really matter which support hero at this point. They just need someone to buy the wards because Bounty Hunter isn't doing it, Anti-Mage sure isn't doing it, and Templar Assassin, I guess Psionic Traps, you could kind of make an argument that they kind of replace wards, but not really. Especially since that relies on her getting level 6, and you could get ganked up a whole bunch before that. Evil Genius is going to ban out the Sand King. Not the support I would have thought that Mouse Sports would have gone for, considering the fact that they're all melee. I mean, Templar Assassin is ranged, but she's pretty much a close range hero. But Evil Geniuses did ban out the Enchantress as well, denying that jungle to Mouse Sports, and Mouse Sports denying Evil Geniuses long lane presence in the Lone Druid as well as the Brood Mother. So a lot of heavy damage heroes out there. It got denied. Evil Geniuses could go for Queen of Pain, Brewmaster, Beastmaster, I guess, would also be pretty good. They just need lane control. Invoker is still in the game, so they could go for an Invoker or an Nature's Prophet. You know, they have a lot of options for their lanes. What? What? No, they're gonna go for a fucking Spirit Breaker. Okay. What? Okay, Mouse Sport's gonna go for a Shadow Shaman, support hero, fine. But EG going for, I'm gonna slow this down, I don't fucking care about class. Did it slow down? I don't think it did. I don't think my hotkeys work when it's in the pick screen, whatever. But Spirit Breaker, you never ever see Spirit Breaker, ever. This is like the first time ever you will ever see a Spirit Breaker, and if I haven't said ever enough times in that sentence, you'll never ever see it again. Queen of Pain for the mid lane, fine, that's good. But the Spirit Breaker is gonna be the Anti-Mage equivalent on the Evil Geniuses side. The thing is with Spirit Breaker is that he can add a lot more to the team in the early stages of the game. He does have that for sure stun with that Charge of Darkness, and then of course Nether Strike is a very good skill to have, I guess, against Anti-Mage as well as, well, you know, anyone, but really Anti-Mage. If you could follow him after the Blink, and Wisp is the pickup for Mouse Sports. This game is going to be freaking amazing. Gonna go with the Strength hero. Oh man, I am so excited for this game. Oh yes, I'm like jittering right now, but Spirit Breaker. The reason why Spirit Breaker isn't chosen is because he's inconsistent. He relies on his bashes a lot, and also during the charge you just stun him. And with Mouse Sports, it should be really easy to stun him. You got the Bounty Hunter Shuriken Toss, you got Shadow Shaman with his everything, and you have the Wisp Tether, which is probably the best anti-Spirit Breaker mechanism on the Mouse Sports side. But anyway, let's just go over who's playing what before we actually get into this game. We have Sing Sing playing the Templar Assassin, heading towards the top lane, but most likely going to go for mid lane. You can see he's already gearing up for a fast bottle. Black, the ex-Mouz now, is going to be playing the regular Mouz roll on him, hard carry anti-mage, Bambo playing the bounty hunter, stand-in Alex going to be playing the Shadow Shaman, and Kuroki is going to be playing that Wisp. So Kuroki's following them all the way from the International on the EG side. 007 playing the Queen of Pain Demon, supporting on the Venomancer, Fear on the Spirit Breaker, and I'm so excited to see this. B-Diz is going to be supporting as the Rubik. It looks like he is decked out in wards. That, of course, leaves Malk on the Tide Hunter. All 5 of the EG lineup are geared up on this top lane, and they're going to run into Black. This is pretty much exactly the same as the game I just saw, but Black this time isn't going to get caught. They don't really have that many stuns. They do have the Telekinesis. But aside from that, Charge of Darkness, I guess, is another 1 second stun, but really isn't that huge, and really not that reliable, because you go so damn slowly at level 1. They're going to be warding up the jungle, preventing that easy pull camp from Kuroki. He's probably going to want to try to do that. It looks like there's going to be a tri-lane on the Mouse side. And I have to pause for 1 second, guys. This will be very, very quick. Okay, there, good. It only took like 5 seconds. Something was not performing the way it was supposed to be. Bambo picking up their double damage rune at level 1. And going up against 007, the double damage rune will help him in the very early stages of the game, but it won't help him all that much. There goes Spirit, level 1 Charge of Darkness already canceling it off though. That's the weakness of Spirit Breaker. Charge of Darkness level 1 is pretty much complete trash, although it could be set up with the Telekinesis and the Gush for that assured stun. But all eyes on this top lane, that's where the action's going to happen. As far as kill potential, I gotta favor EG on this tri-lane. They do have the Spirit Breaker, who does do a little bit more damage than the Anti-Mage, once he, of course, gets that empowering haste going. Also, the Gush as well as the Telekinesis is pretty vicious setup. They're not going to get a kill on Anti-Mage, but Kuroki at less than 500 maximum health is very, very vulnerable in this situation. Mid lane's going to be Demon versus Sing Sing. Very smart by EG, laning that Venomancer up against that TA. TA is not going to have the best time for the early stages of the game, but once she gets to level 4 or 5, she'll be able to function very well in this lane. Already a Gale going off onto him, and the Poison Sting not yet burning through his refraction charges, but a lot of right-click damage nonetheless going on to Sing Sing on the bot lane. As I said before, 007 versus Bambo should be a very easy lane. And Malk with the Gush, stealing off the Wildkin, getting himself 70 easy pieces of gold. And I really want to know what build Spirit Breaker is going to go. Usually for a carrying Spirit Breaker, you want to just keep the Charge of Darkness at a low level for that guaranteed stun, and then try to get some Greater Bash, try to get empowering haste. Or could go for a very aggressive build, which is maxing out Charge of Darkness and then just go killing everything all over the map. Really remains to be seen, and there's no way for me to know since I've never actually seen a Spirit Breaker in a pro game. Except for that one game where it was like an ATOD tournament where the teams picked the heroes for the other side. I don't know what happened to that tournament, but it was really fun to watch. But Spirit Breaker went just ballistic on the other team. She got so many kills, it was ridiculous. I don't think they actually won though, because you could just stun the Spirit Breaker and then he's sad and he's not moving, and so he's pretty much ground meat. Get it? He's a cow? Ground beef. I screwed it up, I apologize. But Demon and Sing Sing continuing to duke it out. They are at the same exact creep store. No, I didn't click on Tempo Assassin. Demon, as you would expect, is a little bit further ahead at this point in the game, but Sing Sing will be able to recover very easily. Fear now starting to ramp up his damage with that empowering haste. Black might be in a little bit of trouble. Malk's trying to cut him off, but he does have that blink up his sleeve. It's a matter of whether or not he can get a telekinesis on him. Blinks away. Is there telekinesis? Beat is trying to get in range. Unfortunately, the range is not there. And telekinesis probably would have meant the death of that anti-mage. That is, if Fear managed to latch onto him with that charge of darkness. I think the more realistic kill will be onto Kuroki. You now see Alex transitioning down into this lane. Shackle now onto B-Diz. The creep wave is here, and the spirits from the Wisp are here as well. Telekinesis onto Black, trying to slow him down, but it doesn't matter. The spirit damage from the Wisp. As Fear also getting stunned by the tether. Fear is also going to go down to the Wisp. Wisp, of all people, gets a double kill. That is very interesting. You never see Wisp actually getting kills because he doesn't deal that much damage, but Kuroki's going to be happy about that one. He gets some big supporting items up, maybe get some more wards for his team. Black did not get the kills, unfortunately, for Mouz. I'm sure they would rather have the anti-mage get the kills than the Wisp. Nonetheless, that is 2 kills on this top lane. And when I said before about having that more aggressive lane on the EG side, I still stick by it. But the reason why that went so disastrously for them is because the creep wave was absolutely huge. And they just kind of got jumped on a little bit by the Shadow Shaman, who they didn't expect. They haven't seen him for quite a long time. I feel like if EG go on the offensive, they could easily clean up the Shadow Shaman as well as the Wisp. Spirit Breaker, not yet that tanky. He's sitting at 85 damage. Shackle now into Fear, not going to do much. Alex gets telekinesis into the air, brought closer to the cow. The tether is there. Moo. Fear 15 for 3, where Black is 12 for 5. So kind of even as far as the carries go. But Black can't really trade effectively with the Spirit Breaker. 2 points in Empowering Haste gives him so much right-click damage, as well as, you know, the mobility, but that's really not often a factor. The damage on the Spirit Breaker is going to ramp up very, very high. And I sure hope no kills are going to happen on the other lanes. I mean, Bambo could very well fall down to 007. Queen of Pain is a vicious harasser on the bot lane. Now we have another initiation going on to B-Diz. Telekinesis holding up Black, going to stun off Alex, and Count Kuroki's in a horrible position, but the tether, 3-man stun on him. Fear gets shackled, and Black is going to get this kill as well. Double kill on the anti-mage, and now Malk is on the run. He's completely out of mana, but he is going to get out of there. As I say that, Sing Sing dying to the Venomancer. Completely missed that, did not expect that kill. I guess the poison ticks were simply too much for him. Burned through the refraction charges, and Demon picks himself up a free kill. 007, I believe, forcing Bambo to go all the way back to the base. Bambo does have a bottle, so if he gets this bottom rune controlled, then he should be just fine. Or at least, you know, minimize his deaths. But so far, this top lane for EG not working out. I don't believe this is because of the Spirit Breaker pick. The Spirit Breaker, the reason why they get picked off wasn't because of the weakness in the lane. It was just because Mouz playing so well. The 3-man stun on that tether, absolutely ridiculous, saving Wisp's life. Plus the long-range shackles coming out from Alex. Mouz will lead the way as far... Oh, penance, cool. I didn't know you could actually do that. Unfortunately, Zenith doesn't really exist anymore, and I don't watch tournaments with Zenith, so... Oh, my pennant is going to sit there and rot. That's unfortunate. Oh, Demon is going to get spotted out by Bambo, and Sing Sing going to try to go for Sing Sing. Instant Charge of Darkness. Demon trying to make a run for it. Bambo does have level 6, so he does have track. Sing Sing doing so much damage to Demon. Demon is going to go down. Here comes the cow, as well as the rest of his ganking party, but the cow's not moving fast enough. Only level 1 charge at this point in time. Sing Sing is going to spot him out. No stuns here. No, there is a stun. He does get that shuriken toss onto the cow, and that's one of the weaknesses of the Spirit Breakers. That one simple mini stun could destroy your entire gank. You really need that Charge of Darkness to land if you're going to make anything happen. And unfortunately, lots of the Mouz team could cancel it off. Sing Sing, one of the few heroes who can't actually. Actually, the only hero who can't. Sing Sing's the only viable target, I suppose, or like, you know, more viable. But it doesn't matter. Fear and Malk, 2 beefy animals. Let me put some pressure on the mid lane. Sing Sing will be able to defend this pretty easily. He has hit level 6. He's looking to go for what I believe to be a Blink Dagger. Although 900 gold, he could go for a fast medallion. 007 also has transitioned down to this mid lane, or I guess up to this mid lane, since he was on bot lane. But Queen of Pain against Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin should have the advantage there if Queen of Pain decides to get aggressive because of that refraction. 6 hits from the Queen of Pain, and Queen of Pain doesn't really have that low damage spell spam that you could actually rely on to burn through those refraction charges. Fear, transition down to the bot lane, going to be going 1 versus 1 on Bambo. Already getting a very lucky bash. What is this? 17%? Just such a weird number. Why would you use 17? That's a very weird way to balance this game, but whatever. 17 chance to bash. Spirit Breaker will have a much easier time on this bot lane than he did on the top lane. Unfortunately, Demon kind of getting shafted there. Haste Rune being picked up by Sing Sing, so he could choose to be very aggressive. Picked up Phase Boots, of course. You know, you need Phase Boots before a Blink Dagger. Demon is going to... 007, I'm sorry, is going to spot him out. Not going to see the rune, however. I don't believe he saw the rune. But Demon is now going to be the sacrificial lamb. And try to slow down Black as much as he can, but 33 for 16, leading as far as the gold per minute goes. Black is doing pretty well for himself, 202 at this stage of the game. But Demon already has level 6. That's really high level for a support. You can see Shadow Shaman level 4. That's usually about where a normal Venomancer would be. And by normal, I mean a Venomancer that wasn't soloing the mid lane. So far, this cow pig hasn't really panned out for EG. But you can see level 5 already hitting for 115 a pop with level 3 empowering haste. So we're going to see if this actually goes well for EG in the late stage of the game. Spirit Breaker gonna need a Black King Bar to actually land his Charge of Darkness. Charges of Darkness? Yeah, Charges of Darkness. Or you could just go for a full-on carry build and just forget about that Charge of Darkness. Simply use it to spot out that Templar Assassin as well as the Bounty Hunter. Kind of act as a mobile sentry ward, I guess. It's a good tool to have in your arsenal, but really picking Spirit Breaker just for that, not really what you want. What EG probably looking for is a very farmed late game Spirit Breaker. Pop a BKB and then just go to town on the entire team. Whether or not he'll actually be able to achieve that still remains up in the air. Because he needs a BKB, and the BKB charges will burn extremely quickly. He's going to need it at pretty much every gank if he wants to actually be 100% effective. Bambo and Sing Sing hanging around the mid lane together. 007 is pretty safe though. It is not safe though. Demon, there's no creep clearing, gap closing abilities. So Venomancer is going to slither away. Although Sing Sing with the haste rune. Fraction charges are up. Demon, you are in a little bit of trouble, my friend. Sonic Trap gonna go, and the double damage hit. Huge double damage there. And Demon is stuck in a corner. Gonna actually use a ward to try to get himself away, but a phase boots instantly by Sing Sing. Smart, quick thinking by him. Going right through that ward and getting a kill onto the Venomancer, and he is out. Look at that. In and out. Get a kill. No big deal. Double damage, haste rune, Templar Assassin. You don't want to deal with that. We're on the bot lane. Bambo is trying to hold that tower against this very vicious push. I mean, not that vicious, I suppose. But this tower will take a little bit of damage. Rubik, unfortunately, not level 6. Bambo going to go stealth. Try to get something to happen here. Teleportation coming in. That is going to be the Templar Assassin and Fear. A little bit out of position here. Beat is up in the front, trying to get telekinesis off. He is going to get a telekinesis on Sing Sing, but everyone from Mouz is back, and Beat is going to get shot down by the Shadow Shaman. Malk on the run. He does have boots. But is there a Sonic Trap in 1 second? There's going to be a Sonic Trap. There's the trap onto Malk. Instantly pops off the dust to try to ward them away. But 007 once more, looking for the Sonic Wave, cancels it mid-animation. Realizing it wasn't going to be enough to kill that Bounty Hunter. One gets picked off for EG, 1 for 7 in favor of Mouz. Mouz Sports looking very good this game. So take a look at how Black is farming. 59 for 24. Having a free, easy lane. Best lane of his life. Templar Assassin, 57 for 8. Trailing as far as gold per minute, just narrowly. So he's doing pretty well for himself also, Sing Sing is. The gold for EG, not there as much. Bounty Hunter is there with the tracks. That will mean that Mouz will get a little bit more mileage out of each kill. And Bambo denied him the regeneration rune. Gonna just burn as much of the health of 007's health as he can, and use that regeneration rune and just get right back up to full.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Radiant structures fortified. Trying to hold off Black on the top lane, but no one's teleporting in for this. Black, your only competition is a range creep. You should be able to get this tower. Good on you, Black. 1700 gold on him. Could go for a very quick battle fury. Alex, as well as the Wisp, get a gank up on Demon. Sing Sing is there as well to deal the right click damage, and he denies his buddy. I don't think he was actually in danger, the Shadow Shaman. I don't know why he has 2 sticks, but Wisp unfortunately relocated right back into the Tide Hunter. So that's not what you want to have happen. This bot lane tower is going to get brought down by Fear with the Lantern Smacks, picking up a tower for himself. Power Treads, 2400 gold. There's a lot of options, but he's going to need a BKB if he wants to do anything later on. Beat is going to dodge the Sonic Trap just narrowly, and Bambo is going to get stunned. Fear is here, but there's no True Sight, so they actually cannot go on that Bounty Hunter. Three to 8 in favor of Mouz. Everything for Mouz is going the right way. Wisp teleporting in with Shadow Shaman. It's really not the combo you see. Usually you want to bring in a burst damage hero. You just relocate in, kill someone, and then, you know, just, I guess, yank back out. But Shadow Shaman, if you could, if there's already a high burst damage hero, such as the Templar Assassin in the lane, then why not bring in the Shadow Shaman? get a free, 3-4 second disable at this point in the game. I think 3-4 seconds. Yeah, that's about right. That will lead. That will mean enough time for the Templar Assassin to deal the right clicks, especially considering that the Templar Assassin now has a Blink Dagger. Demon trying to hold this mid lane. In a little bit of trouble though, because a double damage Templar Assassin with a Wisp is going to be coming in. Not what you want to deal with as a Venomancer. Malk is here with Ravage though. So they do have a little bit of counter initiation, but Sing Sing is going to want to go in on this. Or just farm creep wave. Sentry wards being placed by Demon, trying to catch out that Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter's nowhere to be found though. 007 perching on the cliff. Not seen by Mouz. So if they decide to gank this Venomancer, they're going to be in for a little bit of a treat. Spirit Breaker has gone for drums, going to give him a lot of effective damage with that movement speed. Only 5%, but that 5% does translate into damage. Spirit Breaker is pretty much set for his early game. Now he needs to head towards something that could actually make him useful. He is going for Charge of Darkness, only leaving Greater Bash at level 1. You want to have level 1 Greater Bash at least by the time you get to level 6. Now Smoke Gank, 3 from EG, looking towards the mid lane on Sing Sing. It's going to be hard though. They do have the Venomancer to burn through those refraction charges very quickly, and Sing Sing might be in a little trouble. He does have a Blink Dagger though, and he instantly blinks away. So everything just got denied from EG. In the meantime, Black still in the top lane, picked up Perseverance, has one sword in the bank, or has enough gold to do so at least. He's going to have his Battle Fury in very short order. This mid lane tower is going to get brought down. Nothing Mouz can do about this. Fear taking a second tower of the game. As you see Black doing creep cutting as an anti-mage. Here comes 007 though. Going to give chase, but instant teleportation out from the anti-mage means he's going to get to safety. Pick up a sword if he wants. I guess he doesn't want, so yeah, hold the swords till later. But this anti-mage is going to be a pretty big problem for EG. Your Spirit Breaker does have quite a few creep kills, but 2 deaths to his name versus the none for Black. It's going to mean the anti-mage is a lot more deadly than Spirit Breaker, already having a 2-level advantage there. And Mouz very comfortable with their map positioning. Bambo sitting right behind the tier 1 tower, while Kuroki pushes it out, and while Sing Sing farms the enemy jungle. This tower is going to go down on the bot lane, I believe. Should. It's going to be a trade, 1-for-1. If Fear gets this one as well, then well, he's going to be rolling in the dough. Looks like he's going to go for a Vanguard. So he just wants to be tanky on the front lines. Maybe not necessarily the damage dealer. You can rely on Queen of Pain to do the damage at this point in the game. Teleportation now to the mid lane. The wards have been dropped. 2 teleportations coming in. Who's actually going to come first? It is 007. He looks towards Kuroki. He's going to instantly burst him down now. Sing Sing's in a huge amount of trouble. He gets gushed, and he gets nether struck as well. Tide Hunter with the Anchor Smash, picking up that kill. 2 in advantage and a denial. Fear has gotten like every single tower this game, including his own. Illusion. All over Cow Demolition Squad right there, but 2 kills and a tower deny in exchange for nothing. That's the kind of trade that EG need to get back into this game. You see that the gold advantage is still in favor of Mouz, 3,000, experience 5,000. But EG, if they get another tower, they could really close that distance as far as the graphing goes. Vanguard is going to need to pick up. Spirit Breaker very tanky at this point, 1,500 HP. Vanguard drum, pop that drum charge actually, do a little bit more damage to this tower. You know they're on their clock. Everyone from Mouz is alive. Looks like Mouz don't actually want to defend this. Kuroki going to do a little bit of harassment with the Wisps. And Cow getting yet another tower. With 150 damage a pop, should be pretty easy. Going to charge Bambo. He doesn't have any True Sight though, so Bambo should be just fine. But Spirit Breaker probably just using that to get to the bot lane a little bit faster. Yep. Why teleport when you could run? The rest of his team not far behind. They don't have any True Sight though. EG really needs to buy some True Sight if they want to get rid of the Templar Assassin as well as the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter has yet to die. Probably a decently high priority kill to get that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Spirit Breaker, level 9, hasn't really done much this game. You get that Nether Strike on the Templar Assassin in the this area fight. But now he's going to head towards the BKB. So now's when the Cow, or, not yet, but once he hits that BKB, Spirit Breaker is going to be an absolute terror. Mouz do have quite a bit of right-click damage, so they could try to burn him down. Do the Bounty Hunter, Janata, Templar Assassin Refraction, plus Anti-Mage raw damage with the Battle Fury. The Mouz, they want to go for Roshan, is spotted out by the EG Ward. So they gotta go quickly. They even dropped the wards for this. Meld is there for the minus armor. But Demon's picked up an invisibility rune, and he does have an empty slot. Is he gonna steal the Aegis? Demon. Oh, he didn't get it. Sing a little bit too fast on that. Here comes 007 with the initiation onto the Shadow Shaman. What has got stolen? Serpent wards onto B Diz. Alex gets stunned, and he's going to be stuck in a corner and just get taken out. Sing now on the run with an Aegis the Immortal. No charge of the darkness on the Spirit Breaker. He was going to turn around, instead go for Kuroki. Bambo is invisible though. Fear still hits him, but how does he have vision of him? I don't know. Sentry wards perhaps? He doesn't have vision of him. Yeah, there's a Sentry ward, of course. Yeah. In the meantime, Black on the top lane, once again, pushing that out all by himself. Being such a nuisance to this Mouz Sports side. Forcing them back every single time. They can't actually get more out. And Kuroki in the middle of the fray with Demon. Charge of Darkness is coming in hot, but he's going to teleport out of this, and he should get out just in time. They do see Bambo, but they don't have any more True Sight. They do have Dust, actually. Bambo might be in a little bit of trouble. No Gale on Demon yet. The Gale is going to hit perfectly onto him. Beat is trying to get in close for the telekinesis to slow Bambo down. Trying to pop off his Windwalk one more time. There's no Charge of Darkness, I believe. No, 10 seconds left till that, but the dust wears off. And Bambo gets to live with his life for yet another time. He's going to be going for a BKB charge of his own. It's going to be very hard to kill this Bounty Hunter. 007 transitioning back to the bot lane with the rest of his team. Ravage still up on Malk. I don't believe it was used yet this game. They're going to look towards the tier 2 tower in the mid lane, on the bot lane. With the Venomancer Plague Wards, and with Serpent Wards if they really need it. It should be good to take this tower. This tower is going to get down. Let's see, Fear, are you on point? Oh, 007 says, nope, you got enough towers, this one's mine. They're going to keep going though. Bambo just sending out the tracks, trying to keep tabs of the enemy team, and teleport back from the Spirit Breaker. Farm with this creep wave that got pushed all the way to his tier 3 tower. Bam, so much damage there. But here comes Sing, not willing to let them retreat. He does have a haste rune yet again. Gonna get huge damage to Demon, but the Serpent Trap onto Bambo. Serpent Wards everywhere. Ravage pop off as well. Bambo instantly gets taken down. Alex taking a lot of damage as well. Gonna take the Sonic Wave from 007. Kuroki very low on health, and he is charged. Sing still in the fray, however. He does have that haste rune, so he's not going to die anytime soon. He's going to run out of here. Plus, he has the Aegis. Here comes the cow, though, going after Kuroki. But here comes Black from the backside with the Battle Fury. Going to try to get down Demon. The telekinesis onto him. Support from the Wisp is there. Fear gets stunned off. He does still have another strike. Going to go onto Sing. Going to hit him once, twice. Going to pop that Aegis. Black still alive though, and the mana from EG starting to draw a little bit closer, but Black is very low on HP. There are no more nukes going to come out though. Sing trying to get away. Fraction charges all burned through. He's taking a lot of damage. Telekinesis onto the Templar Assassin. Black right back in here with a huge ultimate, as well as a stun from Kuroki's tether. But the Wisp does get taken down. Fear taking a lot of damage as well, but Black very low on life. Alex getting a long-range shackle on 007. Black stuck in a corner. He's going to get taken out by the Venomancer. Sing's right back into this fight. Bambo and Alex chasing after who they could find. EG's Demon going to get out of there. 007 still on the chase from Sing. One more blink out, and teleportation is probably going to lead to her escape. Yes, it is. Such a giant mess of a fight there. People reviving and coming back, and then, you know, Spirit Breaker running from all the way across the map. 1, 2, 3 on Spirit Breaker. Didn't get the most out of that fight, but EG 11 to 10 as far as the kill score goes. I have no idea. Look at this. It's a mess. I can't keep track of all that. But Sing did buy back into the game. I don't believe he got anything out of that. Did he? No, he did. He didn't. He almost did. So kind of a waste buyback for the Templar Assassin. But 007 picking up a 23-minute Hex Stick. It's going to mean the Anti-Mage as well as the TA not going to be in a happy place. As soon as they initiate, they're going to get instantly hexed. Venomancer, what? With an Aghanim Scepter 23 minutes in? I guess he did get his solo lane, but still, Venomancer, damn. Says, screw the mech, screw the pipe. He's going to go for the big magic damage. And if the fights last as long as they just did, well, that Poison Nova is going to tick really, really high. EG looking to push on the top lane. They do have the Sheep Stick. And Mouz, well, now they know about it. Ravage not up yet. 15 seconds till that. Looks like it might be another trade.
Dire's top tower
Tier 2 on the
is
top for
under
Tier 2 in the
attack.
mid. Overcharge, only level 1.
Radiant's middle tower
Black
is
has more
under
than enough
attack.
damage to tear this tower down.
Radiant structures are
Fortification from the
fortified.
Radiant, slowing Black down, but
Dire's top
Dire,
tower is under
unfortunately,
attack.
don't have that
Dire's top
fortification. Well, they do.
tower
They didn't
has
want to use it. Charge now onto Kuroki. 007's looking for it. He's going to try to teleport out. Sonic Wave to fly, and Kuroki is going to get hexed up last second. Black, once again, surviving
Bloody
as
murder.
Fear just arrives. Now with the BKB charge. So now is when EG's team fight gets completely fearsome. We saw how much longevity they had in that fight. It's going to even increase once Malk gets his mech up. BKB charge going to also mitigate a lot of the damage. Even though Mouz, once again, they do have a lot of physical. BKB will help him land that Charge of Darkness, but it won't really help him increase his EHP by all that much. Like, it'll help, but you usually see games where the other teams have a lot more magic damage, which get a little bit more mileage that way. Team EG positioning themselves, looks like they want to smoke. There's a smoke. It is Demon 007 as Fear charges up towards the top lane. They're going to try to go for Black. It's going to be very, very difficult, though, especially since Fear getting him way too ahead of the rest of his team. There's the mark onto Black. He's going to blink away. He's going to be just fine as Fear still smoked up, actually. So Mouz might be in a little bit of surprise. Oh, sorry for, like, throat clearing and stuff, guys. I don't know what's going on. Smoke, ultimately unsuccessful. Don't think they're going to find anyone in the last, like, 2 seconds. Nope. They're going to look towards the mid lane. They do see a lot of people there. They see the very highly prized objective that is the Anti-Mage. Fearbreaker going to try to charge in, but you're not going to land a charge on the Anti-Mage. Simply not going to happen. As he blinks away to the Ancient area. But EG now, all 5 of them are on the mid lane. 007 getting something delivered. I have no idea what. Teleportation scroll or something like that. The EG look like they want to push. Just make a straight push for that mid lane tower. They do have the Ravage up. They do have the Sonic Wave up in 5 seconds. So they might have enough power for this. Beataz has stolen Blink. Not many huge spells to steal from Mouz. If he could steal the Serpent Wards, that'll be absolutely huge. I'm not sure how viable that actually is, considering how fast Shadow Shaman puts out his spells normally. EG, they're camping out here. They're letting Black push down their tier 2s. But they're going to go for the tier 3s. Fear with the front line. 170 damage a pop, not to be messed with. Fall back just a little bit to avoid some of that spirit damage. But this tower is slowly getting whittled down. They're going to lose the tier 2 on the bot lane. Are they actually going to get this tower, though? It's going to be close.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Slowly getting ticked down now at less than half HP, but Black has taken 1 tower. He's going to keep going. He does have a Manta Style, so his pushing is pretty substantial. Fear looking for that Nether Strike. He is going to land onto Sing Sing, but the VKB instantly popped off by Fear and Sing Sing, nullifying that Greater Bash, as well as the bonus damage. Fear taking so much damage from this Templar Assassin. One more hit. Mech Charge trying to keep him alive, but Black is going to get telekinesis back. The Ravage now from Malk. Is there any follow-up, though? I think most of the spells have been burned. Sonic Wave going to hit Kuroki as well as Sing Sing, but Black is still in the middle of everything. Going to go for Beataz next. Sonic Trap to slow him down, and 1 blink, 2 hits. Templar Assassin picks up the Rubik kill. EG overextending way too much there. Trying to make a straight push when it simply was not in the cards. They paid the price for it. Lost a tier 2 tower on the bot lane, and lost a whole bunch of heroes as well. See a very good pop off in the BKB from Sing Sing. Nullifying the effectiveness of the Spirit Breaker that way, denying that bonus damage. Both teams, they have 13 kills apiece. Gold earned slightly in the favor of Mouz. EXP earned a little bit more in the favor of Mouz. So Mouz still have a pretty firm grip on this game. The ultimate X factor is going to be that Spirit Breaker. Because Spirit Breaker is so rarely seen, it's hard to place his exact power and how influential he's going to be at each stage of the game. Like I said, early game he would be able to be very aggressive, and he wasn't. Not sure if that's because Mauz's playstyle just didn't allow him to be, or if that's just not in the nature of a competitive Spirit Breaker. Now EG looking to smoke up one more time, trying to catch someone off. There goes the smoke. And now they're on the hunt. 007 will lead the charge with his Hex Stick. If they find anyone, they're pretty much dead. Unless they have the fastest hands in the world. There's actually no way for actually, they do have a Raider Bash. They can cancel through teleportation. Through BKB teleportation. But everyone from Mouz, they smell something. They're chilling in the base. EG looking for a kill, not going to happen unless Black getting a little bit too aggressive. Sing Sing might get a little bit aggressive as well. Smoke has been dispelled. There's no vision up on this high ground. They could send some sonic traps, try to spot out someone. There you go. Croaky, of all people leading the charge, instantly gets hexed. Gale onto 2 as well. Croaky's going to go down instantly. Bambo popping off his BKB. Black coming in also with his BKB and Manta style as well. Beat is stole Serpent Wards, and Fear is just getting swamped by Anti-Mage illusions. Malk is on the run from the Anti-Mage, probably going to go down from this. 007 trying to hold his ground. Sing Sing does have that magic immunity up. Bambo still alive. Only the Wisp has died from all of this, actually. Sing Sing can take a Shadow Strike and a Birth Field. Fracture charges. Bambo is also in a little bit of danger. Ravage now onto 2. Black and Sing Sing in huge danger. Fear can take down that Templar Assassin, and Bambo gets Sonic Wave down. Black gonna get telekinesis up into the air, which stuns Alex on the way down, but he still wants this kill onto the cow. But another Hex. That fight lasted for so long. The Flash, the Blink, what the hell am I talking about? The Blink in Templar Assassin picking up that cow, but still EG getting the upper hand in that engagement. Fight lasted so long that there were 2 hexes. You don't see every day. I don't even know why I said Flash. That doesn't even make any sense. I haven't played League in like years, or a year, I guess. I don't know. Flash. He looked like he. I'm not even. That never happened, guys. What happened? What are we talking about? Yeah. That's right. Okay. So EG getting the upper hand in that fight. I mean, like, what could you expect? Mouz walked uphill into a whole mess of EG heroes that Wisp instantly got taken down. So no spirits, no overcharge, no tether stun. It looked like the fight was going to go well for Mouz, because they all had those BKBs down, but EG dispersed, waited out the time for those BKB charges, and then just came right back into this fight, and Skype has got to shut up one more time. If this person messages me again, I'm just going to go offline and block him, and he's going to cry. He's going to be sad. Venomancer, so much support. There we have a pause, though, so we can go over the items and stuff. Venomancer, absolutely loaded, 2-3-15 score on him. Has more than most Venomancers you'll see ever. Rubik picking up the slack as a support hero, since Venomancer's obviously not going for support. Just bracers. Malk has his mech and arcane boots up. And 007, no item progression since that cheap stick, but does still have a lot of gold in the bank. Fear gonna look towards that assault cuirass, and once he does that, he's gonna be bashing everyone like no one's business. Everyone like no... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. The Wisp has picked up his mech, so that's a large burst heal for whoever he's tethered to. Anti-Mage, Black King Bar, Manta Style, as well as the Battle Fury, probably going to look towards something a little bit healthier to add to his effective HP pool. Something like a Heart of Trask won't be that bad. Sing Sing, Blink BKB, probably going to head towards a Desolator to get more damage on the board. Shadow Shaman Drums, and Bounty Hunter, just that BKB. Take a look at some of these graphs. About 3,000 in favor of Mouz. You can see that EG constantly trying to pull it back. EXP, well, I guess between the 2,500 marks. Don't exactly know how much of that is, how much of an advantage that is. But I'm not gonna sit here all day because once again, class. Wow, this pause. There we go. And we're back into this game. The beauty of replays. Another smoke has been purchased by EG. The last one worked very effectively. The first one unfortunately did not. Smoke from Mouz, in fact. Gonna sneak into that Roshan pit. Spirits are there, so it kind of is obvious where they are. Just a little bit. It's like, hey, we're over here, we're over here, we're over here. Doesn't matter though. Lots of minus armor Roshan. Roshan's gonna go down. Do they have the Ravage? I don't believe they do. No, they don't. Track got stolen, which is a very useful item to have, but charge in from Sing Sing. Gonna hit the Dire does pick up the Aegis as well as the kill. Sing Sing gets hexed up, trying to get out of there. Huge mech heal from him. Once again, denying that Nether Strike with Black in the middle of everything. Already picking up the Queen of Pain. Now going after Melk. Still does not have his Ravage up. Telekinesis is trying to slow him down. Gonna force him back, but he does have that blink, so he can continue chasing. In the meantime, Fear trying to take down Sing Sing. Not gonna happen with the overdrive. Too much damage. Black still chasing down the rest of the team, and simply not enough damage to bring this anti-mage down. Here comes Sing Sing as well as Kuroki. Gonna go after B-Diz. Gonna take him down with one swipe of the Blaze. Demon might now be in a little trouble. Gale going off, only hitting Black though. It might not matter. Sonic Trap gonna slow down Demon, and Black hot on his tail. Can just right click him down. Sing Sing with the blink in meld and take him down 4-0 in favor of EG. Mouz got in favor of EG, in favor of Mouz. Mouz did get the Aegis, they did get the Roshan kill, and EG got absolutely nothing. Sonic Wave was still up that fight, so was Ravage. Definitely not the best fight for EG. Like, they were not at full strength when the fight started, but they had their hand forced. With 4 still dead, this tier 3 tower is probably going to go down. Malk's trying to make his presence known to try to save his tower some HP. And Mouz looking to play it safe, going to fall back. Continuing to farm up this anti-mage who's absolutely fearsome at this point. 3,500 gold. Could go for a Reaver. Get himself a lot of HP. Make his illusions bulky as hell. But EG just taking that one bad fight. Lost a ton from that. At least they didn't lose Raxes. And Bambo with the rage quit. Watch these clouds flow overhead as Bambo tries to reconnect. Come on, Bambo. We don't have all game. Black. Looks like Mouz have had enough. They're going to call GG, guys. Thanks for watching this. No. That's... Welp. Let's just get through this. So, how about that weather? There we go. Okay. Burned through a lot of that dead time. Anyway, the game continues. Score's still at 18-18, but this gold advantage will be a lot more in favor of Mouz now. Yeah, kind of reverse plateaus. I guess a canyon is kind of the opposite of a plateau, right? I don't know what I'm saying, but the experience advantage tipping way down into favor of Mouz. Question is that large enough? Because if EG gets a good fight, they get that Ravage off, they get a good Sonic Wave, then Mouz could absolutely just evaporate. Looks like they're going to use 007 as bait. Try to draw out someone from Mouz to initiate. Black instead going to go for the butterfly. That evasion's going to make a pain in the ass for the cow to initiate on him. Smoke up on the courier. Don't know if they actually want to go for this though. They do know where Black is. He does have the Aegis and, well, his whole team behind him. That could also help. But EG looking to just back off. Queen of Pain. Plate mail of her own. Most likely going to try to waste mana with Scream Pain out of nowhere. I don't know. But trying to build up that Shiva's will slow down the overdrive. Overcharge. Overcharge. What is overdrive? What the hell am I... What is that even a thing? I don't think that's a thing. I don't know. I'm just going to call it overdrive. I know it's overcharge, guys. I know. I know this game's still dead even. Both teams not willing to separate. Gonna stick and move as 5. Gotta say, this will favor Mouz in the long run. Anti-Mage has proven himself time and time again to be a very reliable carry. Whereas Spirit Breaker kind of up in the air. Especially when you have the Templar Assassin to support with that meld. Then again, EG does have the superior team fight. Teleportation's gonna go back now. Trying to defend their tier 3 top. All of Mouz has fallen back though, so nothing's actually gonna come of this. As they both go to their farming areas and just try to get as much money as they can. 007 left on the bot lane. Try to push that out. Gain a little bit of map momentum for his team. The Butterfly has been purchased on an Anti-Mage. And this is both an opportunity for EG as well as Mouz. Anti-Mage is such a very powerful hero at this point in the game. But if he gets hexed and brought down twice, I don't know how EG is going to do that. It's pretty much impossible. But Anti-Mage won't have buyback if, by some miracle, EG managed to bring that Anti-Mage down twice. It's going to be close, though. I mean, by close I mean like a long shot, like a really freaking long shot. But if they do manage to do it, that could mean racks. Lots of Mouz people on the mid lane. And teleport out from Rubik, he'll be just fine. Spirit's taking a little bit of a scout for Kuroki. Gonna cut down the creep wave, get the push going on all fronts. And EG, they do have their full power team fight. At least all their cooldowns. Tidehunter get a little bit stronger Ravage. Rubik hopefully steal the... There's like a truck outside, it's like howling, it's really weird. Sorry. Rubik hopefully steal the Serpent Wards or a track or something useful. Both teams very scared to actually commit to a fight. You now see Sing Sing teleporting back bot lane. Some more farm. Add to his 4,000 gold pile. A pretty sizable pile. You can do a Scrooge McDuck into that pretty effectively. Once again, as this game drags on, Mouse Sport's going to be in the advantage. As Tidehunter, Venomancer start to get less and less relevant as the game goes on, and it will be dominated by the Templar Assassin and Anti-Mage. Even the Bounty Hunter in some respects. Like, not the most aggressive build coming out from him. If you leave him alone, he could get some really high burst damage out there. Anti-Mage is pretty much decked out, though. Probably not yet buyback. He does, I think, have buyback. I could check, but I'm too lazy. They're going to try to rely on their giant AoE team fight. They're going to pick off the supports from Mouz. It's going to be really finicky, that strategy.
Regeneration.
Beat is, as well as 007. Gonna push down the top lane. But Mouz is pushing down the bot lane. They have to teleport back right now if they want to defend this. This might be where the fight ultimately happens. This Black just chops through the creep wave so very easily. Gush trying to soften him out. But level 4 spell shield will mean he takes literally like 20 damage from that. Already all healed up. That Gush is just going to be for a minus armor tool. And I guess slow, but not damage at all at this point. Tower might be in a little bit of danger. You're on the sidelines, but the man style illusion going in. Black going to get tethered up and overcharged, overdriven, overcharged, overdrive, overdrove. I don't know. But there goes a charge onto Black. Instantly gets canceled though by that tether. That's another 30 seconds before he does have that charge up. EG's going to want to stall for at least that much time. Anti-Mage still with that Aegis for another 2 or 3 minutes. I spilled water all over myself. Black gonna try to reach the high ground all by himself. He's very tanky. His Aegis looks like it's gonna get burned right now, but he's still taking so much damage from the entirety of EG. There goes the Aegis from the Anti-Mage. Ultimately fruitless, because nothing actually happened. No engagement at all. Forced to blink out. He just burned that Aegis for nothing. A little bit of miscommunication, I have to say. Coming out for Mouz, Anti-Mage wanted to breach the high ground and use his life to actually get his team an opening, but his team just simply wasn't there. So now they have to fall back. I want to say that was a successful defense from EG, since it was more of a blunder from Mouz. Now charge onto Bamboo. Fear looks pissed. But you know what? The Shadow Shaman's there. It's not going to get a kill. He can cancel his charge.
Haste.
This cow. Ultimately, I'm not sure if he's paying off for EG. I don't feel like he is. EG is just stopping him at every single turn. And Cow apparently is a lot easier to shut down than an Anti-Mage. Who would have thought? Also, we would have been seeing the Spirit Breaker all the time. Demon looking to get himself even more gold. Think you have enough, man? You have 2,200. That's like more than most Venomancers get all game. The gold still going in favor of Mouz, as well as the experience advantage to boot. Wow, that's a pretty substantial experience advantage. Some big team items are going to come up for EG. They do have the Shiva's Guard. They should have the Assault Cuirass soon. unfortunately. Venomancer and Rubik pretty much topped out as far as their items go. Like, they could get a couple more, but like, I don't know, Veil of Discord might not be that bad actually for the Venomancer, Sonic Wave as well as Ravage. But Demon most likely is going to hold on to it for buybacks for now at least. Fear does have Assault Cuirass done, yes he does. The minus armor going to help bring down Black just a little bit. Magical damage not doing much. They really need to rely on the Spirit Breaker to kill this Anti-Mage. He is charged, but he instantly chops through the dragons and then blinks out of there. Charge continuing from Fear. Does he actually want this? Blink in, as well as a Hex from 007. With the instant Wisp Tether. Does deny them that opportunity. Now the Roshan is up again. Mouz all clumped up for this. This could be huge for EG if they get a good Ravage. Shiva's Guard going to send out, just slow down Roshan while people Anti-Mage does kill and take down the Roshan. Cheese on the floor, but Sing Sing going to get engaged upon by Fear. Going to go toe to toe. There goes the Ravage, only hitting Black though, but a huge Mana Void. Going to knock down one hero instantly when weaken two others severely. Demon is going to get out here with Invisibility Rune, and Fear is stuck in a corner with Sing Sing. Sing Sing phases right through. Fear on the chase, just needs one more hit. Relocate there as well, and Fear is in a ton of trouble right now, completely surrounded. Black is there with the right clicks, and Fear is going to get chopped down. Not a good fight at all for EG. Losing 4 in exchange for 2, and a Roshan, and an Aegis, and Cheese. Where's the cheese anyway? Did the cow grab the cheese? Someone grabbed the cheese. It was used. But with 4 down, they're going to look towards the bot lane. Get themselves a set of Raxes. 6,600 gold on the Anti-Mage. With an Aegis. You really get anything you want. So once that Aegis times out, go for a heart. Go for like a Daedalus or something. I don't know. But he says, screw backdoor protection. I'm just going to kill everything because I have Overdrive. Charge. Damn it. Now I confuse myself. Blink got stolen by Beatiz, but instant blink in from Black. Demon gonna pop up his ultimate, can do a lot of damage to Kuroki. Telekinesis gonna slow the Wisp down and stun Black as well. Unfortunately, not in the tower, in the fountain range. Kuroki is gonna go down from this to Rubik. Fade Bolt. Black gets hexed up, trying to bring down that Rax. Fortification not up. Black gonna pop his Manta Style. Sonic Wave gonna fly through, and Black does get taken down. Do they have any stuns though? They do have the Telekinesis. Really quick on this one. Telekinesis, no Hex though. Charge onto Black, instantly gets dispelled though. Oh, actually it doesn't with that BKB. The cow is coming in hot. Black wants to get a kill on 007, but here comes the cow, stuns him, and now Black is in a huge amount of trouble. Nether Strike as well, instantly chain stunning between the spells of the Spirit Breaker, and Black goes down. 91 seconds. He does a buyback though, so it's no big deal. There you go, buyback. Now what item? Basher, okay. A little more solid, I guess. Make sure to lock down that Spirit Breaker. Also lock down that Queen of Pain before she blinks out. Smoke now on the EG side. Hitting everyone, I believe. Where's... Nope. Beatiz is like, hey guys, where are you guys going without me? EG looking for a pick. They just need a pick into a Rax. And that will put them at a sizable... I don't think it'll actually put them at a lead. But it'll give them a fighting chance, because right now they're very far behind. Gold continuing to bend towards Mouz. Experience going the same way. So they really need a large pickup like Rax. But I think Mouz are all smoked up. Yes, they are. They're going to look towards Fear. And Fear, unfortunately, has been abandoned by his team. Blinking from Black. And here comes the bashes. Fear, huge meld hit. And he instantly gets taken down. No buyback for him. So Mouz looking for a set of Raxes right now. You guys got to teleport out. Sonic Trap going to get launched down. Here comes Black. First hit bash. No, mana avoiding twice, but unfortunately failing them both. Beatiz does get picked off, however. And Demon living once again with his life. Or how would you live without your life? Living once again. Creep Wave, unfortunately for Mouz, pushed out quite far on the spot lane. So they're instead going to go for mid. They do still have another 30 seconds before Rubik is up. And even if he is up, he can't really do much to stop this. Ravage, Sonic Wave, Poison Nova. Sonic Wave is almost up, but I don't think that's enough. Overcharge now into the Anti-Mage. Wards get dropped. Venomancer ultimate flies out, but the tower did get demolished. Sing Sing with the Desolator going to help Black do the damage. This Rax is going to go down. Shiva's Guard or not. No Hex onto Black as he instantly blinks down to the bot lane. Second Rax is going to go down as well. EG trying to do what they can. Mouz just simply ignoring them at this point. Now Getting launched off his Ravage, hit all 5 of them. The Sonic Wave only hitting Black, but he had BKB to mitigate all of that damage. Black continuing to go forward, telekinesis onto Black, slowing him down, but it doesn't matter. At this point, EG are simply on the run. Black is too fearsome. Mana Void, another charge going to try to slow the anti-mage down, but unfortunately it's fountain farming season. Black is a hunter. They just simply turn around and burn out all of Fear's mana, forced to pop off the BKB. We did get one complete set of racks and one half set of racks, I guess. And Black just, yeah, just go mop that up. You can even keep going, Black. I mean, you don't have to get back there. Sing Sing's got this. He can get his Abyssal Blade if he wants to. Why not? Doesn't have buyback anyway. And this anti-mage is decked out. Yeah. 400 damage a pop. That's pain right there. And Demon's got to be careful. This is Maelstrom of all things, trying to be a little bit more of a damage dealer. Unfortunately, that magical damage won't do much. And here comes Black, instantly stunned, Manta Style, and Demon is alive. With that Ghost Scepter, pops off his ultimate. And he gets away. Charge now into Black. Fear wants a showdown. No, he doesn't. With 2 racks is down for EG, not looking good for them. The Spirit Breaker just not doing enough for this game. I do feel like a different right clicker would have been a lot different. Something like a Dragon Knight, you know, I don't know. Might have made the game go a different way. Spirit Breaker ultimately not very influential in this game. Now see 3 heroes from Mouz moving forward. Overcharging that anti-mage could mean the death of Malk. He gets hexed up though, as well as telekinesis. Fear is here just wailing on the anti-mage. He gets taken down. This might be the EG's chance. Alex is taken down as well. Kuroki trying to run away with his BKB. I don't know how Wisp managed to afford that, but he gets taken down as well. 3 for O. EG, you got to push mid, guys. You got to take a racks if you want to stay in this game. Charge now from Fear, looking towards Bambo. Is there any True Sight, however? I don't know if there is. Bambo is going to get charged right now and mitigate that with his BKB. That's unfortunate for Fear. Bambo still on the run. Vita is going to steal up track. Unfortunately, no telekinesis there. EG, they're going to try to take the mid racks. They know that the anti-mage doesn't have buyback for another 30 seconds. In the meantime, their bottom lane is getting completely demolished. I do feel like EG can probably take a set of racks here, but they'll still be very far behind. Serpent Wards, Psionic Traps, everything are up right now. This tier 3 tower is going to get fortified. Fear is just wailing on it. Beware the Cow Wrecking Crew. And here comes the first racks for EG. Trying to equalize this just a little bit. 007 blinking in, gonna get Sing Sing, but he wastes his Sonic Wave with that BKB active onto the Templar Assassin, not doing much at all. Melk burns the Ravage as well. 007 get to get shackled up as well as Hex. Huge Mana Void. Black has returned to the fight, and now everyone from EG gotta run. Bambo gonna try to help out there. He does get taken down by Demon. The Raxes did fall as well, but Black still on the chase, looking for Malk. He's gonna hit him in 1, 2 hits? 2 hits, there you go. Buybacks from the Venomancer, but everyone from EG got wiped. In exchange for the racks, it's fine, but you know they have to protect these top racks. They have to protect the tier 4 towers, as one already has gone down. It's not looking good for EG at all. But if they could get another good pick onto Anti-Mage, he is still without buyback for another 5 minutes. 4 minutes, I guess. But if Black is with BKB charge up, as well as the Vlad's offering from the Bounty Hunter, he could have a fighting chance in this game. I mean, like, obviously he's the most fearsome hero on the map, what am I saying? But it's not looking, what I'm saying is, it won't look good for EG. Bambo reaches the high ground, Tidehunter buys back, Queen of Pain, unfortunately not with the buyback. And Black gonna want to work down this tier 3. Telekinesis onto him. Is there a Hex? Queen of Pain not alive, so there isn't going to be a Hex. Sinking in the middle of everything. Going to go for Fear. Fear trapped within the wards and completely permabash down. The tower has gone down. Demon is going to go down to Black as well. Malkin and Vitas are the only ones alive. 007 teleports in. Going to try to stun the Anti-Mage with his Hex stick, but the Anti-Mage at this point too tanky and too durable. He gets overcharged by the Wisp one more time. Fear does land another strike, but he instantly gets stunned by the Tether as well as by the Basher from the Anti-Mage. All the Raxes have gone down. That's going to be GG as Mega Creeps pour into EG's base. Black continuing to just kill everything. Mana Void got stolen, but unfortunately didn't do all that much damage because of that Mana Shield. There's A smiley face from Demon as 007 tries to run away, but of course a first hit bash. And 007 is gonna go down to Sing Sing. Everyone from EG is dead except for this Tide Hunter. There's only one tower left for them. Mega Creep's pouring in. That's gonna be GG, guys. There's GG calls. Thanks for watching. This has been EG versus Mouz from the Starseries Season 3 group stages. I have so many games to cast, so I will continue to bring them out one at a time. I gotta get to class, so I'm just gonna overcharge that. Yeah, overcharge that. I know, right? I finally got it right. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't know what happened to the score screen. I probably shouldn't have sped through that. But either way, oh wait, here it is. GG. I could actually, hold on. I should start doing that from now on.